Right now, hectic political developments in Maharashtra, where the Shiv Sena has decided to officially end the 25-year-old alliance with the BJP by voting against the Fadnavis government during today's floor test. This is what the Sena has decided. It has decided to sit in the opposition from now on. The battle also was earlier between the three parties putting up their separate nominees for candidates for the post of the Speaker, the Congress, the Shiv Sena and the BJP. But according to latest inputs, the Congress and the Sena have withdrawn their nominees, and now it will be BJP Speaker who will be elected unopposed in the State Assembly. And also the BJP has reacted to Sena's decision to voting against it in that trust vote coming up later today, saying it's neither in Sena's interest nor the interest of Maharashtra.
शिव सेना की आज उन्होंने निर्णय लिया है, वो उनका निर्णय है और वो निर्णय ले सकते हैं क्योंकि अपोजिशन में ही है। हम सत्ता में हैं, वो अपोजिशन में है। हमने कोशिश की कि अध्यक्ष पद का चुनाव जो है वो निर्विरोध होना चाहिए, इसलिए सभी से देवेंद्र जी ने बात किया। उसको प्रतिशत नहीं मिला, नंबर्स हमारे पास पूरी तरह से है और हम यहाँ विश्वासमत अच्छे वोटों से जीतने वाले हैं। एनसीपी ने खुद होके हम लोगों को समर्थन दिया है। अब जब कोई खुद होके समर्थन देता है तो हम क्यों नकारे उसको।
All right, joining me right now is Kamlesh Suthar. He is joining me live from Mumbai. Kamlesh, the first test has been passed as far as Fadnavis is concerned. All eyes now on that trust vote, because getting its own speaker for the BJP is a big boost as well, because that means that it has the upper hand as far as all the legislations, all the important decisions in the State Assembly go.
Well, certainly, Sana, as you mentioned, very hectic political activity expected in next few hours. And let me also tell you, Sana, that since the Speaker's election has been unopposed, the Speaker has been elected unopposed, the program is likely to be preponed. So in next few hours, we will see the trust vote being tabled. Senior BJP leader Ashish Shelar will be tabling a one-line motion of confidence for Devendra Fadnavis government. Shiv Sena, though, has withdrawn its candidate for the Speaker's post. It is still firm on its stand that it will vote against the confidence motion. NCP is still firm on its stand. Senior NCP leader Ajit Pawar just a while before said that they are still firm on their stand, and they will either decide. They are not yet decided on whether they'll abstain or they'll vote. But as of now, whatever stand has been taken by party President Sharad Pawar to vote for the government remains the same. So in next few hours, we'll see what exactly turns out on the floor when the confidence motion is moved. Just a while before, senior Shiv Sena leaders also met Devendra Fadnavis, but what we are learning that the talks have hardly yielded any results, and Shiv Sena still continuing with the stand. So actually, when the vote of confidence goes on floor, we'll have to wait and watch how the political activity turns out to be. Sana?
Absolutely. So you're saying that Shiv Sena, BJP leaders still meeting up, trying to work out a solution, but that of course seems chances of that very slim. Kamlesh, do stay with me. Let's also tell our viewers that after what was thought to be a hotly contested race, the BJP candidate for the Speaker's post is now will be elected unopposed, backed by NCP. Haribhau Bhagde will be the next Maharashtra Assembly Speaker. As Kamlesh has been pointing out, Devendra Fadnavis had spoken to Uddhav earlier today in an attempt to back down, but the Maharashtra Chief Minister has succeeded, with the Shiv Sena and Congress pulling out of the race in what marks Devendra Fadnavis' first victory ahead of that crucial floor test later in the day today. Now, Kamlesh, speaking of the way politics is moving very fast in Maharashtra, before I come to you, let's try and listen into some of the reactions.
शिव सेना के पक्ष प्रमुख सम्माननीय उद्धव जी ठाकरे साहब, इन्होंने जो निर्णय लिया है वो भाजपा के खिलाफ विपक्ष में बैठने का निर्णय लिया है। आज जो विश्वास दर्शक ठहराव है उसके खिलाफ वोटिंग करने का, मतदान करने का निर्णय लिया है। विपक्ष का नेता भी का चुनाव आज के आज होना चाहिए, ये भी निर्णय लिया है। आज से ही विपक्ष में हम बैठेंगे, ये निर्णय उद्धव जी ने लिया है।
Well, Kamlesh, according to the latest developments, it is now quite clear that after the BJP, Sena is the second biggest player, will sit in the opposition, and the Congress has been effectively moved to the third spot now in the state. And some would say that this is, all NCP is working, because right after the election results were announced, the assembly election results, NCP at that very moment declared its outside support to the BJP.
Well, NCP's stand has created trouble not only for the Shiv Sena but also in a way for the BJP, and that is why perhaps the BJP also is in a way continuing its talks with the Shiv Sena till the last moment. NCP Supremo Sharad Pawar till yesterday and even till today this morning, NCP leaders have been saying that they are extending unconditional support to the BJP, but a section of the BJP and even a section of RSS feels that taking support from the NCP would send across a wrong message, and that is why that was one important reason why talks between the Shiv Sena and BJP are still continuing till the very last moment. The taking support from the NCP, against which the BJP has been vehemently campaigning throughout the election season. Even Prime Minister Narendra Modi went on to call NCP as a naturally corrupt party, and seeking its support or taking its support and running the government on NCP support. It's certainly something which is not going down well with a section of BJP, and that was also one point where the Shiv Sena was thinking of bargaining and pushing the BJP to the corner. In fact, the editorial today in Samna hints at that. So the stance taken by parties have created problem. But at this point in time, as we speak, Sana, Shiv Sena being the second largest party, if it decides to sit in the opposition, the leader of opposition post will go to Shiv Sena, and Congress will be pushed to the third position without any claim to the post of leader of opposition.